Hello guys, what is up? My name is Dan the Delight and today I'm bringing you another FIFA 21 player review. This time the man in question is Thomas Partey, the new man from Arsenal, the Ghanaian midfielder, central midfielder. I played him in CDM for the most part of this of using him for this review, so I will sort of be reviewing him as if he was a CDM. So let's get into the stats as we always do, get into how they're broken down, get into how he played in game, and then see what I think his stats should be compared to what they are on the card. Pace 71, 74 shooting, 81 passing, 81 dribbling, 82 defence, 85 physical. Some really good stats there. Thomas Partey, 6'1", medium attack work rate, high defensive, right footed, 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. Not really a big problem for a defensive player compared to if he was more of an attacking midfielder, but the standout stats there, the defence, the physical, the passing, the dribbling, bit of everything. He's a massive all-round player that I'm actually really excited to get into. So we'll see how the stats are actually broken down to in the attribute details, and then we'll get into some gameplay to see what he's like in game. As always, if you are enjoying the video, please do give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for more of these sorts of reviews. But here are the attribute details. So 71 pace, 68 acceleration, 74 sprint speed, opposite way around to how I like it. But we'll see, again, is a defensive player, so it won't matter as much as what it would for a striker, I don't think. 74 shooting, which made up 73 attack positioning, which is surprising. 68 finishing, 86 shot power, 85 long shots, so we know what he's going to be good at when it comes to the shooting. It's 56 volleys, 49 penalties. The passing made up of 84 vision, 74 crossing, 73 kick accuracy, 86 short pass, 84 long pass, and 69 curve. The short and long pass are really good there, and the vision is decent as well. Free kick accuracy, I'm not too bothered about. The curve, I don't really know what that even does, and the rest of it's all pretty nifty. The 81 dribbling is made up of 75 agility, 50 balance, 85 reactions, 83 ball control, 84 dribbling, 86 composure. So the balance really bringing that score down. It will feel probably a bit higher than that in game compared to what the stats show, but the balance is real low there. And then into the defending now, which made up 84 interceptions, which I think is really good for a central defensive midfielder, because you want him to be sort of stopping it before it gets to the centre backs. 68 heading accuracy, 81 defensive awareness, 85 standing tackle, 81 sliding tackle. So pretty good stats there really. The defensive awareness is really good for his positioning, standing and sliding tackle, obvious, and the interception is really good as well. Heading accuracy, bringing that down a bit as well, would be higher. The 85 physical, which is really good, 83 jumping, 92 stamina, 82 strength, and 84 aggression. So really good stats there. So really the standout ones that are defending the physical, and then everything else is just a bit of a combination of being a really good card. So I am really excited to get into using him. I'm going to be definitely trying out the long shots, see if we can get some of them in, and try out his dribbling as well, because the dribbling in general is pretty good for him. It's just that balance is going to bring it down a little bit, but hopefully that won't actually make too much difference once we jump into the gameplay. So I'm going to get into the gameplay now, and we'll see how he plays in game. I'll show you some clips, and then we'll see what I feel like his stats really do feel like outside of the game, in the game, sorry, compared to actually on the card. So first thing I need to say with Thomas Partey is his dribbling is incredible. I don't think it would be anywhere near as good as what it is. 81 on the card, 100% feels a lot better than 81. His dribbling felt so good. He was getting past players. I think it was a combo of his strength and his dribbling, but he was just beating off players, getting past, and it was like the intricate little dribbling as well that I speak about sometimes. He really had that in abundance, and definitely a lot of fun to go on a little adventure with, because he plays from the back, but you can go forward with him, a bit like a Yaya Toure kind of player, which is what he reminded me of in the game, to be honest. Second thing is his pace felt pretty good. It didn't feel like as low as what it says on the card. It didn't feel rapid, but it didn't feel low. I think it was a bit of his dribbling and the pace combined, which really did feel quite good. So that was definitely a good thing. Now, one thing that I do have to say is he didn't actually score a goal for me. I know he's a central defensive midfielder and they're quite rare, but I did pop him up as a cam every now and then. In game, just changed him around a little bit, and he didn't get a goal. He had a few good long shots, and where the keeper made some good saves, is what you're probably going to see on some of the clips here, but he didn't actually get any goals. So that is one thing that we'll probably I'll have to take into consideration when ranking Thomas Partey. But saying that, his defence and his physical were incredible. So he was always seemed to be in the right place. If you had a player running like near or at him, they weren't getting past him. His interceptions, his standing tackle, his sliding tackle, they all were really good, which is what was sort of expected because on the card they were the best stats that he had. But they were really good. Obviously, if you've seen, I've done a review on Ndidi. And his just the defensive side felt better than what Ndidi's did. We'll compare the two at the end to see where Partey and Ndidi stand on the charts. But it just in defence in particular, he felt a bit better than what Ndidi did. So here's the card again. So I'm going to jump into what I feel like his stats should be. So he's got 71 pace. I'd say it felt about 73, 74. He wasn't really fast, but 71's pretty poor really for a Prem player, so I'd say about 74 for the pace. It didn't feel slow and really sluggish, but obviously it didn't feel like a rapid player, so yeah, about 74 felt about right. The shooting I can't really go up or down on. He had a few good long shots that created some good saves from the keepers, but he didn't score, and his finishing is only 68, so you're not expecting him to get any like short just goals from inside the box and be in the right positions all the time. So I have to keep that at 74. I can't go up on that. Passing at 81 feels a little bit low. He did make some really good passes from the defensive midfield position. He got the ball forward quite well to the cam and to the strikers every now and then as well after he did one of his long winding runs. So I definitely think that his passing should be up to about an 84. The dribbling, this is the one. So his dribbling 81 is definitely not an 81 dribbling. he felt a lot better than that. I'd go as far as to say it felt about an 86. I didn't really go on any runs where he lost the ball, and he went on quite a few runs and he took on quite a few people, as you saw from the clips there. There was quite a few runs where he was taking on 3 or 4 people and getting past them quite easily. So I'm going to have to go up there to 86 for the dribbling. The defending as well has to go up. I'd have to put that up to about an 86 as well. His defending felt immaculate. Not a lot really got past him. If it did, it was over the other side of the pitch where he couldn't get to. But yeah, anything that was around his vicinity, absolutely, he did well with that. And then the physical as well, I'll stick with 85, but he did feel strong, and the card reflects that. So all round, we've upped a lot of stats. We haven't downed any. We've upped or kept them all the same. So that is good signs. So the main question really is Partey worth the money that you're going to be paying for him? Bear in mind, I'm reviewing him on the one to watch card, but he will have a gold card coming out very, very shortly, and probably by the time you're watching this he will have that gold card out. So his price will be a lot less than what I've reviewed him on, and I would have to say he's worth it. If you're buying him for around the 30 to 40k mark, he has to be worth it. He's a really strong, really solid player that there's not many people in that position that are as good as him, if any. So I definitely think that he is worth the money that you'll be paying for him. I imagine his Atletico card goes for about 30 to 40k at the time of reviewing this, so if he's around that 100%, you need to pick yourself up a Thomas Partey. So that leaves where he stands on the chart, and as you can see, out of the 2 central defenders that we have reviewed so far, central defensive midfielders, he is number 1 on the list. Ndidi drops down to number 2, and Ndidi is really, really good as well. But that just is a sign of how good Thomas Partey was for me. Jumps up to number 1, and he is 100% worth it, and the best central defensive midfielder that I've used so far on FIFA 21. So if you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button for more FIFA 21 reviews, and as always, take care guys. Thank you for watching.